The United Board is celebrating its centennial in 2022. It is great to have a Centennial Anthem to complement with so many celebration activities that we will have in the next few years. We are so grateful that we have Victor Chen, who is the renowned composer and the former Chongqing head, to compose this music for us.
I feel very blessed to be able to serve the Chongqing College for over 30 years. During the course of these 30 years of experience, I was so fortunate to be able to meet a lot of UB friends and colleagues, and somehow that allows me to have a knowledge of the mission behind the UB.
It is even more meaningful when I found out Carmen is actually inviting the Chongqing students to participate in the singing of the anthem for us. And I think having students to be involved and as part of the education experience, I think this is a double benefit.
What I like about this piece is that it has different versions, and for example, the ethical version and this cathedral version. So I have to sing differently for each of them, and I love how it sounds different when we have different ideas in mind.
The reason for proposing these three different versions was because UB has a very large community of serving different universities. This piece would best serve the UB purposes if they could be delivered in ways that best serve these vastly different and uniquely different institutes.
And I think this piece giving me some inspiration on how to integrate different percussion instrument and other distinctive character that represents other countries like East Asian country.
It's quite innovative and quite bold, the ideas, having lots of instruments which are quite modern. I think for me the bass drum part is doubling the taiko and helps the taiko to resonate in the piece and gives a very vibrant atmosphere.
A very fun part and unforgettable part is that our last rehearsal we dance while we sing, and to feel the pulse, and it is very important. If we just stand here, we can't feel the pulse easily.
In this song, it requires the organ to be strong and grand, and also have to be delicate in flourishing the entire song, as well as decorative, I would say. I have to explore what Professor Chan wants to deliver in the music, try different approaches to decorate and to polish the song, to deliver the meaning.
The pandemic situation really makes the whole project a bit difficult. Also very encouraging to see the students very responsive and they are happy to join the project. To me, I then think of, oh, it is not only a project, it has to be educational. So that's why when things go on, we were exploring how to tackle the works. All these contributes to how music making is. I would say every time after the rehearsal, it gives me some inspiration and also some, I would say it's like a glucose. It gives me energy to go on.
I find the contrasting style and diversity in the three versions is the most interesting to me. In the solo version, it requires a high degree of chemistry between three of us. There's a really high level of complexity in the song. It's really challenging and interesting to work with.
I actually, without knowing the difficulty of composing music, I edited some lyrics, ended up you had to rewrite. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, not at all. Now what is being resulted is much richer and with greater substance. And more importantly, you have produced a third paragraph, which is the core of the message. And I have placed it right in the middle. Yeah. And there is a very important message, which is really at the heart of it.
So it really is a team effort to come up with the lyrics. And I find the lyrics is very meaningful and really descriptive of our hope and aspiration for whole person education.
It's such a huge thing to be a part of this 100-year celebration.
Enjoy singing with such wonderful musicians.
Everyone enjoys this version of the cherished moment.